We like to think of life as something we are living. Yet for many people, life is something they are merely waiting to begin. A man wakes up, he goes to work. He looks at the clock, waiting for 5 o'clock. He comes home, sits in front of a screen, waiting for the weekend. The weekend arrives, and he waits for the next vacation. The vacation comes and goes, and he waits for retirement. Then, in the last stages of his life, he looks back and realizes he had been waiting the entire time. This is one of the most common tragedies of the human experience. Not that people fail, not that they suffer, not even that they die, but that they waste the very thing they were given and call it living. Imagine a merchant in a small town. Every day, he wakes early, goes to his shop, and tells himself, "Once I make enough money, I'll finally live the life I want." Years pass. His business grows. He is praised by others, respected, envied. But still, he tells himself, "Not yet, just a little more. Once I'm secure, once I've saved enough, then I'll live." He postpones joy in exchange for an imagined future. He defers love for the promise of more time later. He ignores the small wonders of each day, the laughter of children, the warmth of the sun, the simplicity of being alive, because he is too busy preparing for life. And then one day, without warning, his heart gives out. He had built wealth, but never truly lived. His fortune now belongs to strangers. His time is gone. The merchant's story is not unique. It is the story of countless people who trade the present for a future that never arrives. Most of us believe happiness lies somewhere just ahead of us. When we graduate, when we get the job, when we fall in love, when we buy the house, when we achieve the dream. But once we reach the goal, the joy fades quickly. The mind resets the bar. Suddenly, we need something else to finally feel complete. It is like chasing the horizon. The closer you get, the further it moves away. This is the trap. Not that people fail to achieve happiness, but that they misunderstand where it comes from. They treat happiness as a destination, when in reality, it was always meant to be found along the way. The paradox is cruel. The more you chase happiness, the more it runs from you. But why do we fall into this trap? Why do so many people postpone their lives? Because waiting is safe. Because dreaming is easier than acting. Because someday is more comfortable than today. It is less painful to believe life will begin later than to face the possibility that this, right now, is all we have. So we build illusions. We tell ourselves stories. I'll be happy when I lose weight. I'll be happy when I find the right partner. I'll be happy when I make more money. But these are not promises. They are delays. And while we delay, the clock ticks. The tragedy of wasted time, the true tragedy of wasting life, is not simply that time is gone. It's that it was never fully felt. Think of how many moments pass unnoticed. The sunrise you did not watch, the conversation you did not listen to, the laughter you did not join, the embrace you did not give. We waste our lives not through great mistakes, but through small neglects repeated endlessly. And by the time we realize it, it is often too late. So what is the alternative? It is not about abandoning goals, nor about ignoring the future. It is about remembering that life is happening now, in this moment, and not later. To live differently means to reverse the logic. Instead of living for happiness tomorrow, we let happiness live through us today. It means noticing the smallest details, the sound of rain against the window, the way sunlight spills across the floor, the way a loved one's voice softens when they say your name. These things are life, not the imagined future, not the endless waiting, but this, the ordinary, fragile, fleeting now. One day, sooner than you think, you will look back. The question is not whether you succeeded, not whether you were admired, not even whether you avoided pain. The real question is, did you live? Did you feel the moments as they passed? Did you laugh even when life was uncertain? Did you give love even when it was risky? Did you allow yourself to be fully present in the story you were given? Because in the end, the greatest regret is not that we die. It is that we never really lived. So if you truly wish to waste your life, the formula is simple. Keep waiting. Keep postponing joy. Keep telling yourself that happiness will come later. But if you wish to live, then begin now, not tomorrow. Not after you've achieved something else. Now. Because happiness was never hiding in the distance. It was always here, in the only place it could ever be, this moment.